Over 380,000 assignments submitted by UNISA students in the first semester were not marked. This was revealed in court documents of suspended registrar Professor Steward Mothata. Mothata was suspended for allegedly breaching confidential abuse of office, dishonesty and insubordination. He's challenging his suspension in court. We take a look at the impact of the unmarked assignments with the Student Representative Council of UNISA. We speak to Inga Khetwa for more on this. Inga, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. What do we need to understand about these assignments that have not been marked?
Well, thank you very much. Good afternoon to you and your viewers at home. Well, part and parcel of the problems that the institution has been engulfed with is, from lacking of external markers. As you know that the magnitude of the institution, it caters for over 450,000 students. So there's one, lack of enough internal markers, and two, the ICT systems, they keep on failing. Therefore, you will find out that a student has submitted an assignment, but when it appears, the lecturer can't be able to mark because it says that the assignment is corrupted. When it says, what do we mean when you say it's corrupted? It means that the assignment, when it reaches the lecturer, it becomes blank. So therefore, the lecturer is unable to mark. So those are part and parcel of the problems that the institution has been faced with. I mean, we've engaged with HR to say that if there's a lack of human resource or staff members, they should be able to increase the staff so that there's a smooth and a speedily marking of the UNISA students' assignment. I mean, it doesn't make sense that a student would write and finish exams without getting their marks. So it is quite worrisome, and we've raised these issues in key strategic internal meetings, but we hope that they will be resolved as soon as possible. But if those issues are not resolved, we will make sure that we wage a relentless war against management. So in our pursuit of students, we are trying by all means to make sure that all these issues are accommodated for, because it can't be correct that students, as the primary stakeholders, are the ones who are suffering the most. I mean, it does not make sense, because your assignment marks should be able to assist your examination mark, and then you will be able to get a final mark. But it raises alarm when you're unable to get your examination mark on time. So we are quite worried. We're quite worried as the National Student Representative Council, and we will continue to engage management so that they can speed up the process of issuing out results of assignments and making sure that all these assignments of students are marked.
So that's on the assignments front. We understand that of the almost 400,000 students registered for the first time last year, almost 150,000 passed less than half of their modules in 2022. What does that speak to? Well,
the institution is facing turbulences. It is one of the trying times, and we hope that the institution and other stakeholders in the country as well will be able to pray for the institution, because we are going through turbulences. In answering your question, you will understand that, an institution like UNISA is an open distance learning institution. Therefore, now, the part and parcel of the problems that we have been challenged with is that we've got rather learners or students who come straight from matric. They do not understand. They are not coping very well with their studies because they are fresh from matric. And we have tried to engage the minister to say that, I mean, the type of students that are registered in the institution now, it's no longer those students who were previously working part-time, but the institution needs to change and adapt to the current situation, whereby it can accommodate all these new first-year students and offer full-time lecturers, so that we are not faced with these challenges whereby these students who keep on failing their module at a large scale. So we are trying to say, and we are trying to convince members of society, parliament, and all other relevant stakeholders that the type of student populace that has been in UNISA for the current 2 years is no longer the type of students that UNISA was designed for. But now the institution needs to change and adapt to the current student populace.
Thank you very much. Inga Khetwa is part of the Student Representative Council at UNISA.